What's up, YouTube? It's PO with another video for you. As you can see, I got the classic. I'll be doing a review on that shortly, but right now I'm gonna focus on BBM. We know BBM as a powered instant messenger, but BBM is also great for a great organizational tool or a great social network tool as well. So I'll go over the basics, and then we'll dive in more into what I think people don't use BBM for. Alright? And if you don't have BBM, all you need to do is go to your app store, whatever app store you use, download BBM, create a BlackBerry ID, and voila, you have BBM. Okay, so once you have your BBM downloaded, you just tap on it, and here are your chats, your feeds, your groups, your contacts. You go to your right menu, and here you can add a contact, start a BBM message, start BBM meetings, start a multiple person chat, send a broadcast message. Or you go to your left menu, and here you have more options. See, there's your invites, your channels, your contacts, your groups, your feeds, and your chats. And the shop, that's where they have the BBM stickers. That's about it. Okay, so you just select the contact who you want to start chatting with. And of course, the best experience with BBM is on a BlackBerry. But with that being said, all the features I'm going to show you, it's on they're for BBM for any platform you're using, except the BBM video. The BBM video is only available for BlackBerry to BlackBerry right now, and you can tell by the different icons on your contacts. If you have a BlackBerry, you can tell if the person that you're chatting to has a BlackBerry as well by the video icon. So you just tap that, and then you can have the option of BBM voice or BBM video. And a person that doesn't have a BlackBerry, they'll just have the phone icon, which means you could BBM call over Wi-Fi. So if you don't have good service or good signal, you can use you can make phone calls through BBM over Wi-Fi. So that's good. Okay, I'll briefly go over what you could do while you're in a chat with somebody. You just tap on their name, and here you get their feeds. If you have them connected to Twitter or Facebook or something, it'll show their feeds right here. It'll show their apps, and it'll show their details. Here's instant preview. If you have this on, it just means whenever they send you a message, it'll pop up on your screen, and you can reply to it without leaving any apps or anything that you're doing. If you don't want it to pop up on your screen from that person, then you just turn it off right there. And here, if you want to share that person's pin, you just click on that button right there, and it'll show up or bring up their pin or a barcode where someone could scan it and add them. And everything you can do while you're in the chat with somebody, you just click on a little paperclip. You tap the camera, it'll take a picture. Tap this little microphone thing, it's a voice note. You tap this is a glimpse. It just gives your location. It'll send your location to this person, and you can set a time for how long you want it for. Or you can select the picture that's already on your phone. You can select a calendar event, a contact, something from your Dropbox, a file, or your location. It's the same thing as a glimpse, but except there's no time limit. So you just send them your location where you're at. That's helpful if somebody's lost. You want them to hurry and get to you. And that's about it for that. You can invite more people to the chat right there. The thing that's pretty cool, we all make the mistake of sending the wrong thing sometimes to somebody. So if you do that, you could just click and hold that. You could just hit retract message, and it will retract the message from your phone and from the other person's phone. So that's very good. And then also there's this right here where it's a time message. You can send a time picture or a timed message. I'm not really sure what that'll be useful for, besides sending the obvious like sexual pictures or something. But maybe you guys could leave in the comments what great ideas would be useful for the timer, whether it's a time picture or whether it's a time message. Give me some good idea. Or maybe a scavenger hunt. I could see that being useful also. So those are the options in BBM in just a regular contact, in a regular chat. Okay, now we're going to go into groups, and here you can do a lot of things in groups that I like. So you just go to groups, you go to your menu, and you could create a new group or join a group. And then once you create a group, you just go into the group and you hit add to add your BBM contacts to the group. And then once you're in the group, this is what I like about the group. It's pretty much like a private social network within the group. Here you have chats, you have post pictures, you could post a list and events, and I'll go over each one. The chats, the group chats, I think is really come in handy. Like if you're a head coach, or you're just someone that always gotta send a lot of messages out to a group of people. It's more convenient to put everybody in the group, and you send a message, and everybody in the group will get the message. So like if you're, like I said, if you're a head coach and you need to change the game time, or you need to change the practice time or the practice location, you just type it in the chats. Everybody in this group will get that. So it's very convenient. Here you can post pictures. So the basketball team, the basketball parents could post whatever pictures they have on here, and everybody in the group will see that picture. Or sometimes, like rarely, me and my family travel separate, but when we do, and there's always pictures. You don't always want to post pictures on social networks or anything. So you could post a lot of pictures here. Like I went to Chicago, I posted a few pictures from Chicago so my family could see, and then they could also like and comment on it as well. And that's anybody in the group. They could like, comment on it. That's what I mean. It's like kind of like a private social network within the group. And then your list, I'll come back to list. But your event, me and my wife, we have 3 kids, and we have 2 teenagers and a 10-year-old, and they're all into sports and bands, and so it's this is the calendar within the group. So whatever you put in here, everybody in the group will see the same calendar. So it's very useful, like just to keep up to date with stuff. Cause within my family, sometimes we forget to tell each other what's coming up. And we'll plan something, and then we'll get oh no, we can't do this now because we have blah blah blah. So this is very useful for just keeping everybody up to date. And the list is very useful. Like if you're an event planner, or you're just having an event party, or you're doing a potluck, or you just need a grocery list. This is very handy too. You just click add list, name your list. Let's just say potluck. And then right here, you just add items. So let's say we need chips. We need tables. And you get the picture. You can add whatever you want, and you could assign it to a certain person within the group. You could assign it to a certain person within this group. Or you could just leave it unassigned, and then whoever just picks up something, once they pick it up, they just click here. They just click the square, and that'll let everybody in the group know, okay, chips have been purchased already. And then you just click, you just check mark each thing as you get it. So that's very useful. Like I said, if you're doing a potluck, you're doing an event party, you're planning something, just use it as a grocery list. That list is very useful. Also, within the group, if you want to add somebody that's in a group, like to your own personal BBM, you just click on the top of the group thing, and then you just add or send a request to whoever you want.